I think a little bit. I think there's a few areas that we need to improve our discipline, not only from taking penalties, but throughout our game. But I think that's just kind of start of the year teething problems for most every hockey team. And the penalties that we're taking right now are early season penalties, so they will be cleared up. Just a little bit of video sessions with the guys, showing them the areas that we need to improve on. But I think the discipline's been pretty good. We need to be aggressive. And when we are aggressive, we are going to take some penalties. So not only does that have to improve, our penalty kill has to improve, and that will come with time. I think it was a combination of a couple of things. I think there were some soft goals, some individual errors that led to the goals, and a lot of it is because we're trying to play an aggressive style, especially at home. Is when we get caught between being really aggressive and being passive, it kind of puts us in no man's land, as they say, and it puts everybody in awkward spots, and the other team can kind of really capitalize on it. So it's one thing as a team that is spoken about and really needs to be applied to our game. So it's one of those things in sports, you know, when you're winning, it's never as good as you think it is, and when you're losing, it's never as bad. The thing with Dan is right now, today, he's going to be seeing a neurologist, which has been an unbelievable kind of setup, hookup through Dr. Pemberton at the Vale Healthcare. They've been fantastic for us this year, so we'll wait and hear the absolute professional's opinion on what needs to happen. As for putting me in a situation, I think it's put our whole team in the situation where we're relying heavily on Dan this year. I think every pro hockey team in the world relies heavily on their starting goalie, and for him to go down, it definitely kind of resets, and you have to revamp and rethink the way that you're going to go out and play, and it puts a little bit of not pressure, but it puts some undue attention on areas that wouldn't be there with a goalie. And it's unfortunate that maybe Joe Myers was in the net that game, our last game, because Joe's been doing a fantastic job for us. He's been playing to the best of his ability. This is the best I've ever seen. I couldn't be more happy with Joe, and I'm really proud of the efforts that he's putting in, but it's kind of put our whole team in a different spot. Andrew Comboy's been he's been great for us. He's done exactly what I wanted. He's doing exactly what I ask of him, and I think there are going to be a few incidents this year where he plays the game on a fine edge of very, very aggressive hockey that can slide over to what people might not be considered, you know, the true spirit of the game. But he's doing exactly what I want from him. You know, it was unfortunate that he had to get kicked out of the game on Sunday, but he did exactly what he had to do, what he felt to do. I trust Andrew's judgment on what he needs to do. It's something that we've lacked, so I will continue to support and back his actions. I think with team morale, I think it's one thing. We had a good video session and watched, you know, what we need to improve on, address it, communicate it. And I know the team went to the Wales-Serbia game last night, so I think team morale is really good, and it's one thing that we need to continue into our dressing room. I think Matt Faulkner is doing a great job of keeping that going, and it is a team spirit, and it's one of those things. We are going to lose a few hockey games this year. Obviously, you never want to lose a game in that style or that manner, especially at home, but it's good that our next game's at home. We get to rebound on it. We would have liked a few practice sessions in between, but that's the way it works. But it's just all about just maintaining a positive attitude, addressing things when they need to be spoken about mistakes once, correct them going forward, and just be ready for that next game, and just keep the enthusiasm. I think it's been really good from the players. I'm really happy with it.